Local schools create budgets based on funding from New York State. The issue right now, there isn't solid numbers from New York State. And so schools, well, they still have a deadline coming up that they have to meet. We learn more with 7 News reporter Thomas Caffarella.
More than 70% of Norfolk Central School District's funding comes from the state.
Crafting a school budget when the state budget is late poses quite a few conundrums for the district.
The state budget is more than 2 weeks late. Each day that passes narrows the gap between school districts knowing what they'll receive and when their budgets will be voted on.
There's just some irony in that for me, in that the legislators and the governor don't have to hit their mark on April 1st, but we always have to hit all of our marks, regardless of whether they do that or not.
Although numbers aren't known yet, Thomas Burns, superintendent of St. Lawrence Louis Bosse's, says superintendents should feel confident using what the governor put out in her proposed budget earlier this year.
From what we're hearing, a final budget may not be far off from those numbers. So even though it's I guess an awkward task and not one that we would want, it might be a little easier this year than in past years when they haven't adopted a state budget.
Cruikshank says when the state budget is late, the school usually follows the governor's proposal to play it safe.
That's usually the most conservative proposal. I'm not sure that's going to be the case this year. However, that's what we've done, and our board did approve a budget for this coming school year.
In a statement to 7 News, Hewelton Superintendent Jesse Coburn says he's also using the state's proposed numbers to come up with a budget. School budget votes happen May 20th. Thomas Caffarella, 7 News.